come on and get this.
Is this thing on?
Honey, come on and get
Turn
this.
my mic up.
Honey, come on and get
You
this.
bitches could
Honey,
never.
come on and get this.
It's Nene Licks.
Hi, you guys.
Me and my homegirl.
Do talking about sex make you feel uncomfortable?
Y'all have sex 35 times a day.
Girl, we have sex so much.
Okay.
I love when I get my butt ate.
Yeah, you're right. That's nasty.
We did it here today.
I hope it went nowhere near my
Run the
stuff.
numbers up. See, I know how to get to the bag. G5, red eye, jet lag. I'm mink to the floor, Peter gonna be mad. But like RuPaul, I love to let it
When
drag.
it's real love, it's like forever.
Yeah.
And ever.
And ever.
Damn, I don't got all emotional and deep.
You guys, we have special guest homies that are in the building with us today.
I will not post any man on my social media until I am married.
Well, damn.
I said what the fuck I said.
Ooh, they put me in the hot seat, girl.
Sizzle. I haven't been penetrated in 5 years.
God damn.
Now that's the team.
I'm talking about live down.
Yeah.
I'll show you how to get to the money.
Hey guys, welcome to me and my homegirl with my co-host.
Nene Leaks.
And today we have some amazing juice for y'all, some good old juicy juice and some sipping hot tea. Is that right? Sipping boiling hot tea for y'all.
Piping.
Oh, thank you. Look, you know the read session queen know how to correct me. Me and my co-host, we have some good juice going on today. Nene, what we talking about?
What you been doing, first of all?
I've been just chilling, just opening up my legs so my husband can look under my skirt.
Sierra, I can't do this with y'all.
What?
Okay, I cannot. Okay, girl. So have you bought anything lately? Any new fashions, a purse?
Oh, yes. So I bought I bought a few things. You know I'm an LV girl, I love Louis.
Oh, yeah.
Well, these right here, these
Those are
Balenciaga
amazing.
boots, I have these in the first season. These are actually the newest season, and I had them for about 4 months, and this is my first time wearing them on set with you today.
I'm like that sometimes.
Yeah,
Buy
right
stuff
though.
and just hold on to it. Don't ever use it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But you
You
like
got
the
so much shit.
Yeah, I am a shopper. So I definitely have,
Yeah.
my pieces.
Yeah, you got your pieces. Ain't
Okay,
they
girl.
them, bitch? Yeah.
But I haven't bought anything lately.
Really? You just
Let me see.
bought that Louis shit.
Oh, I actually bought something yesterday. Damn, I forgot.
See what I'm saying?
It was just an outfit. It was.
And you sent me pictures of that black bag with the shoes.
I bought that.
Yeah.
You know, you turned me on to a good store too.
Yeah, which
to
one?
get my sweats and stuff.
Halo.
I liked it.
I seen you
yeah,
take pictures
yeah,
of that.
yeah.
It's a
But you thought it was
vibe,
cute?
ain't it? It was so cute.
Yeah, I thought it was
It was
cute.
so cute.
I really like it. Yeah.
So I just got all the new Louis silver stuff, and I got the
Okay.
colorful stuff.
I love the silver.
And what's the juice today? What we talking about today?
Any and everything.
In
girl.
today's news.
In today's news, one of the things that was concerning me while I was driving here is I keep seeing things about airplanes. I'm like, what is happening? What's
they
going
just
on with the
dropping.
airplane? How did this all just start?
And even scarier, one of my homegirls, she like a prophet. Last year, like October, November, she was putting up her prophecies of what God was showing her, and it was about planes dropping.
Really?
And then she was like, one of her prophecies was like one of the planes was gonna drop in the river, and then that happened.
Girl.
Her name is Sade Goodman, so y'all should go follow her. She prophesied a lot of this stuff before it happened.
Wow, I don't want to go find her. That's okay. You
don't wanna stress yourself out.
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't need to hear no bad news.
Yeah.
Well, Trump is in office.
Yeah. And he is shaking shit up.
Look like it, honey.
talking about
He said
he's
for all
shaking the
these people
table.
that are sitting around here getting public assistant, they got 2 years, and then they got to get up off of it.
That's what he said.
That's it, honey.
What the fuck is my cousin about to do? Bitch, they not ready for that.
I know people be on public assistance for generations, like they're passing it on generation after generation. But this is kind of good. This is in a way where people now know we got a limit. We got to start doing something. Maybe they'll start doing something.
Yeah, but
I don't
then
know.
I'm just like, damn, because I just know people in my family and just people from my community. Some people really need it. Like,
I
it's
get
hard.
that they need
can't
it, yeah.
find jobs.
But what about the people who are really young that start on it like 19 and then they just never get off of it?
Girl, because I ain't gonna lie, I started when I was about 17 because I had my daughter at 15. And the biggest things that I cried about, I had the worst of letting go was my food stamps.
Sierra, you gotta stop.
No,
this
I'm
bit.
so serious.
Girl, was this a joke for real?
No, I swear to God on my life.
I mean, they are good.
When I
aren't
became successful, the worst, I really cried. It was like a little tear. I shed it because I didn't want to let my stamps go. Did you get $1,000 worth of food stamps a month?
they? Sierra, I cannot.
I'm talking about you going there, you racking up. Then when I transitioned, I started buying that shit. I'm like, oh,
It was really expensive.
sick to my stomach. I didn't want to let my stamps go, but you know.
But Sierra, even though you were on public assistant, you have you have
I love
shown.
how you say public assistant.
What's it called?
Food stamps.
But that is
Food,
and
no, I
it's-
love how you make it because we just be like our stamps, food stamps, Section 8,
Oh,
Medicaid.
okay.
Well, we don't call it public assistance.
Well,
Yeah.
what I
love
what
that,
I
though.
love about you and you talking about public assistant is that you can really show the girls you came up out of that. Like you came up out of that. You really started doing your thing. Those girls would love for you to talk to them and show
And
them
I do
all the
that.
love.
So I have a membership with my Money Monsters. It's called Sierra Sisterhood, where I actually the girls come in and I show them how to start from ground up.
That's amazing.
But the I'm human, and the
Yeah.
weak side of me is still looking for people food stamps to buy every month. I just be like,
Sierra, you crazy. Girl,
Goddamn,
I know
$1
people
to
that do.
$10.
I know people that
And
do.
you in turn-
I do know
I
people that
need
do.
some.
I do. Well, I don't know anyone, but if somebody run across me, I'll let you know.
let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah.
But other than Trump taking our food stamps and Medicaid and goddamn Section 8, bitch, my mama had Section 8. It was pretty good. She actually kept us in really nice houses. And, you know, it's like a lottery. Everybody
Yeah.
can't get it. And with our Section 8, we was actually able to live very nice with our Section 8.
Nice.
Yeah, we had nice houses in Buckhead and different cities, so we was able to live
Yeah.
in other areas that my friends and people I grew up with couldn't live because we had it, you know?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, today we're
Yeah.
talking about Gen X and Gen Z. Is that what it? That's what it is. Like old school versus new school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do it.
Yeah, we talk about that. So you start off. What is something that you notice? And I can even go
Yeah.
old school too, new school.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about different things that like I see from back in the day, from when I was much younger, and then now.
Well, now I have to say this because I'm newly single. Now I see singles are more like on apps and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and old school way would be maybe somebody introduced you, or you were out and you met
friend got a
somebody, and it
homeboy,
felt a lot more safer. Today, it seems less safe. Like you can really meet a weirdo. Like I don't know. I feel like the new generation or X is doing things a lot different.
Yeah, just like on the apps and
Yeah,
stuff. You
on
think
the
that's
apps.
not safe?
Generation X, I feel like it felt to me like it was a little bit more safer
Yeah.
and being introduced to people. I feel like, today it's a lot of people on apps and stuff like that. I don't know. And
Yeah.
social media meeting and DM meeting and that kind of stuff. So it's different. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the
Would
same
you get on the
too.
app if you
Being
were
a
dating?
millennium,
Yeah.
millennial, whatever. What is it? Millennium. Yeah, yeah, millennial. I feel the same. I feel like being a M. It's the same. Like it was much more safe. I remember going outside, having to come home when the street lights come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, me
It was
too.
it was just like a good vibe. It was safe. It was fun. The food was better. The quality of the meat was just real. Like
Yeah.
everything is being scientific made up. It's not
Yeah.
safe. I just feel like this Z generation is not safe, and
Yeah.
I'm scared of that. You know.
Yeah. Me too.
And dating was fun. Like
Yeah.
I remember, growing up, do you like me? Yes or no? Check on
Yeah,
the paper.
check on the paper.
Now it's all in your DM.
Yes.
Everybody cheat. Don't nobody want to get married. Don't nobody want to have no grandkids because all the grandmamas trying to act motherfucking 2 and 3 and 12. It's just like, it's so confusing.
It is very confusing.
It's confusing.
It's very confusing.
So yeah, I don't feel safe.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
But what about we talked about dating. What else something in this generation that has changed a lot?
I think the way you receive food like deliveries and things like that. So, I mean,
Like Uber Eats and stuff.
yeah, the Uber Eats, the DoorDash, all of that stuff is very new school. Like, no, we were not doing all of that.
What's one of your favorite old school songs?
Um,
Or your generation, in your generation.
I don't know who sang this song, honey. Turn off the lights.
Oh, that's Marvin Gaye, ain't it?
Oh, and light a candle. Ow! Dun, 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 dun.
Or is that Marvin? Or that's
Who is that?
Who is that, y'all?
Oh my God.
See, that's Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy!
Oh shit, that's Teddy.
Come on, Teddy, turn off the lights, honey.
Well, that was not my generation, but I love
And
that
light
song.
a candle, baby. He
Ooh.
wasn't mine either, but you know, my mom and them was turning off
Yeah.
the lights and lighting candles, honey. Yeah.
Ooh, let me see. One of my songs was Complicated by Nivea.
Okay, complicated.
You remember that
Okay,
song?
yes.
Yeah, Complicated. And 25, I can give you 25.
But you know, I love music, so
Me too. You do. I could tell by your post.
yeah, I love
I
music.
be like, how do you
yeah.
bitch pull
I
this
know.
song up?
I'm a big music
I
girl.
look on
though.
your page and
Yeah.
be like, oh, I'm going to post that tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I like the music.
You like a
Yeah.
lot of Nicki.
Yeah.
You like a lot of old school.
I do like Nicki. I do
R&B.
like Beyonce too.
Yeah, you do.
A lot. I like Usher, but yeah. I like everybody because I like music though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you one of the ones that just have like a crazy playlist. People be like, send me your playlist.
Yes, I have a great playlist by the way.
Oh, you need to send
Great
it to me.
playlist. I will.
Okay.
A lot of good love songs on it too. You really like that. Yeah, yeah. And a lot of, international beats.
So would you, what's the youngest you'll date?
Um,
Generation. Gotta use millennial,
I dated
Z.
younger.
Uh-huh.
So the youngest I probably will date now is 40.
For real? 40. That's not bad.
That's probably the youngest.
Okay.
yeah. Because for me, I want to be able to date somebody that is established. And it's not that it can't happen, but any younger than that, sometimes they're not established.
Yeah.
And they may be just a little bit too childish for me.
Okay.
I want someone that can pour into me, lift me up, support, and throw me a few dollars.
Yeah. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Barbara.
Okay.
And I lift you up in all type of ways too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like you
Yeah.
you like to be like tossed around and
Yeah, you want to
moved out
lift me up
around. Yeah, yeah.
like that, like lift me up that way.
We could do a little razzle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
to
bring
kick
it
off
home.
to kick off this conversation because it's deep. Let's see what generation they in. Let's see what they feel about love, relationship. Is it harder dating new school, old school? Drum roll. We have Alvin Kelly, Lifestyle Concierge, and Loving Hip Hop Miami.
And I was on there reading all the girls down.
Yeah.
Welcome, Alvin.
Alvin.
I was reading those bitches down to
Okay,
the
you guys.
ground.
Okay. I love
And
the
then
girls,
we
too.
have Shaw Santiago, that is a comedian
Oh, you are.
and also an author.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Period. Okay.
And
Very
also
educated.
just
Yes.
that bitch in real life on and off camera. You're one of my
Great
best
introduction,
friends.
Sierra. Thanks
Yes.
so much, sis.
Well, both of you guys look amazing.
Thank you so
I love your
much.
fashion
Yeah.
choices today. You
Yeah.
look
Y'all look
amazing.
amazing.
Yes,
Like,
y'all
Yeah.
great.
Thank
Yes,
you.
the face is the beat, the body's the beat. No, it's bad.
Yes, honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
So Sierra and I was just talking a few minutes ago about what we bought recently. Have you bought something new recently?
What did I buy recently? I got a car recently.
Oh, that's
Yeah, no, but I think driving in Atlanta is a hassle. So
Oh, yeah.
that's
Oh,
fun,
really?
child.
Alvin,
We
have you
gonna
bought
try
anything
her.
I
recently?
just got an house and apartment.
Oh,
But look, she gonna upstage me,
got a
bitch.
roof on it.
She gonna try to upstage me. Bitch. Look, you cool.
Yeah, I'm very cool,
bitch.
Well,
you just got a roof.
I got a house. Let's get one. Okay.
so Shaw, what kind of car did you just get?
I got a Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Well, no, you know, Mercedes are like regular now to people.
Ooh.
Especially the
No,
girls,
it's not.
like y'all girl, the G-Wagon.
Okay.
It's not a G-Wagon.
Mercedes, it don't
It's
matter. It's
okay.
still
It's
nice.
Right, still a Mercedes.
Yeah.
But speaking about cars, you guys think it's better to lease or own them?
Oh.
See,
I think leasing is great, but I also think owning
Owning
is
is
as
good, too, yeah,
well.
'cause who the fuck
wanna
Depends
call
on
that?
how you do it, okay?
Yeah.
So leasing is good. I think you can lease very, very high-end cars.
Yeah.
That's I think
Like,
so. Yeah.
I'm talking very high-end, like Rolls Royce or, I don't know, Ferraris. Those
Ferrari.
kind of things, to me, you can lease because
Porsche.
obviously if you're driving something like that, you want to switch it up every couple of years. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, they say as soon as you drive up the lot, you lose all the value.
Right, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well lease
It's
it.
so bad. For
It
me,
is.
I feel like my struggle story is used to getting all my cars repoed. Like
Yeah.
every car I had was
like
repoed
back in the day,
back in the day. So I buy my cars cash, which is not the best thing, but
Yeah.
I hate car notes as well.
Right.
But
Yes, pink
yeah,
slips.
that's one of my things. Is like I hate like I just it was just
Well,
that's
Trump
a
response,
thing.
yeah.
And you know my husband and other people like you got to stop doing it, but. Once you've been traumatized like that, to have
do
your shit that
understand.
come
That's
picked
because I want
up
to come get my
yeah,
shit.
in
Yeah.
front of everybody, in front of my salon, in front of all my clients and shit, that was torturing.
I
That's
know.
embarrassing.
So yeah, it's
understand
very yeah.
I
But
understand.
it's
You got the
not
coins now.
yeah, but it's still not the best thing to do because, like Alvin said, once you drive that car off, that shit go all the way down.
It's true.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed with my Bentley. I took it back when I went to go buy my G-Wagon. I was like, wait a minute, I gave y'all $215,000 cash.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Right, yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
went all the way down.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It really does. So we want to talk to you guys today. You guys help chime in on some hot topics. So, surgery or no surgery? Are you for it or not for it?
I'm here for surgery. I feel like you should fix everything about you. If you don't like it,
Yeah.
fix it.
I do too.
Me
So
too.
I'm for surgery. I've had a buccal fat removal. I had a rhinoplasty. I've had an alarplasty.
What's the bone flat move?
Oh, no, buccal fat. Like they took the fat out of my cheeks.
Okay.
So you see how like my cheekbones are kind of like this. It's kind of because they took the fat out of here.
Oh,
So,
really? I don't
yeah.
know if I've ever heard
Got
of that.
that. I got a alarplasty, a rhinoplasty. I've got a hair transplant.
What's the Alon?
Now, I
So-
want a hair
so-
transplant. I
Where
want
did you
that.
get your
They
hair
just-
transplanted?
I got it in
Sean?
Turkey. You know, Turkey's like the number 2 place to do hair transplants.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I
So
got
hair
lipo
transplant,
before.
and I got like a transplant, did all that, right? But
so bald.
so the alarplasty is I got my rhinoplasty, right? And I didn't know that in Turkey, right? Well, I didn't know in general. When you get a rhinoplasty, that they have nostril retainers. So when I first got my nose job, my nostrils looked a certain way, right? But I didn't know that I had to wear a retainer because they didn't tell me. So my nostrils went back to where they were initially. So I got the alarplasty, which is just the nostril taken down only. So I got that.
You got all this one time?
No. So I got
Over a period of
So I
time.
got my hair transplant. 2 weeks later, I got my nose job, and then I got the alarplasty about like
You
a year
gotta
later.
refer me to your hair transplant.
I got you.
person.
Yeah.
I want that
Me
real
and
bad.
Baby,
No,
you,
so-
you
but the-
have been snatched up here.
Yeah, and what's funny is that I want to address Sierra as my friends like, yeah, Sierra said she can't believe you got a nose job. I'm like, oh, you cool? Because Sierra and I have been friends for like fucking 15 years. I'm like,
Yeah.
girl, you should have called my phone, girl.
Which friend said that?
I'll text you, don't worry about it. But sweetie, I was giving, but
Because you know your friend.
Yeah, I know I love
First
you.
of all,
Remember-
be in La La Land.
yeah,
I
you
don't
know,
even
Sierra, you know,
this.
you be giving, huh?
But
But I
no,
mean, listen, but I'm so for surgery. I think
but
surgery.
no, I never said I couldn't believe that you got it because you actually look so good, and I
Thank
really
you.
didn't notice until you came up here today because you know we ain't seen each other so long.
Right, yeah.
But no,
So
I
what
never
was
said
wrong with
that.
your nose?
There was nothing wrong per se. I just,
Yeah,
with
you just
surgery,
didn't
I feel
know
like once
him.
you, I think that once you, this is the thing. I think that like in general, right? Like you get older, maybe you start seeing things different. Like or
Yeah.
plus too, you done TV before, and you in the public eye, people start saying shit. It's like maybe
Yeah.
I need to do it. So
Oh yeah, they started.
yeah, so but it wasn't even because that per se. I think growing up, trauma response. I have 14 siblings, and some of my siblings would be saying, "Oh, this by my nose, whatever." Right? So I would want to get surgery, but when I got money, I was getting rich. I'm gonna get surgery. Simple as that.
Well,
No,
tell
me
me,
too.
I mean, why did you get the
So let me tell you about the buccal fat. I didn't know they would have my cheekbones like this, right?
Right.
My weight fluctuates. Sometimes my face is puffier than other times. So
Okay.
I was like, let me get. So I said to myself, well, let me get. I thought to myself, when I get the buccal fat, then my face would be slimmer. That's the only reason why, right? But I didn't know they would make my cheekbones like, But I don't mind the look, but I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah. But
Well,
the
I
buccal fat to me is fab though.
Well, I think you're beautiful.
Thanks so much. You
So,
too.
the question for you: would you ever have a BBL?
You know what's so funny, right? If I were to get a BBL, it would be a skinny one, just to have for my ass to be like a little lifted. That's,
Yeah. But
But I love surgery. I think
I'm
surgery-
scared of that kind of stuff, but I got.
You like surgery, though, you
I
said,
got
right?
lipo, but I'm not gonna do
This
nothing to my ass. Become too
plan, I'ma
girly,
put it
none of
in.
that. Like,
Well, no, I think if the ass is not girly, it's like you can have like athletic build.
and I feel like my
Yeah.
legs might be too skinny.
But don't get a lot.
Because I can't see y'all.
Yeah, don't get a lot done.
Right. Don't get too much of what done.
And like you can't overdo surgery. Like when you start
can't.
playing, your face
Yes.
is very serious with your face. When you start
Yeah.
overdoing surgery, you start messing your nose up, or you doing too much surgery and start looking crazy, and we don't recognize you as like that's.
But
Why
I
are
feel
you
like who want to
scared?
recognize? Get over it.
Well, I'll say that.
Oh, well,
They
bitch.
may not want to be
people-
Right,
recognized.
it's on y'all, bitch, not me.
People say, listen, so I lost a lot. I lost actually 70 pounds.
Yeah, you did.
You remember, Shaw, how big I was. I was 230 pounds. I lost 70 pounds. And a lot of people say, like, I had so much surgery, and I really
You don't
didn't.
understand that, but
I really
losing
didn't.
weight, you look different.
If you lose 20 pounds, you look different.
Yeah.
So my face, I lose a lot of weight in my face first. So even
Me
now
too.
to this day, if I would lose 20 or gain 10 or whatever, people would be like, oh, she just went and had another surgery. It's like, no, I just lost weight or gained weight. And
Me too.
if you look at some of my old pictures, and I want y'all to put like a little cap cut thing of one of my old pictures when I was bigger, I never, ever, ever had a knife to my face. And people
Yeah,
swear,
not to your face here.
no, not to my face, but to my body. I have.
Yeah.
I've had tummy tucks. I had lipo a few times. I had my breast done a few times. I had
Not
butt
a few
shots.
times.
Yeah, I had butt shots. So it's just like I'm very open. I'm very transparent. I'm very confident in with the things I've
But you
had
look the
done.
same as far as your face goes, except your lips.
Yeah, and y'all got
However,
my
though,
lips.
too,
I
but-
get my lips done twice a year, 3
I
times a
love
year
the lips. I
sometimes.
love
Thank
the
you.
lips.
But
I
I
feel
think
like they
too, though,
small
I've
now.
known Sierra since
They're
she,
not
she's
small.
bigger. But I think this too,
You've been
people
knowing
don't,
for
people don't
years,
understand. People, first of all, a lot of people are obtuse in general when it comes to surgery. It's like when anyone loses weight, right? You literally are going to look different in general. Like I said, my weight fluctuates, and when you get a nose job, right? Sometimes your nose is kind of like it swells up from time to time for whatever reason. So if you lose weight, my nose looks a lot thinner than it would be when I gain weight.
Right.
But people don't understand that because they can't afford surgery, and I'm sorry that y'all can't afford surgery, and I can't. Let's drop off. The fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you
Bitches,
guys?
we cool as fuck.
So you guys like a
Send it in my
Ozempic?
comments. I love anything weight loss surgery, whatever. Have fun.
Yeah.
Ozempic? You guys like Ozempic?
yeah,
Say it
but-
again.
Ozempic. You like it?
Ozempic.
Do I like Ozempic?
Yeah.
Like-
I don't use Ozempic.
Well, I used it before, but when I gained weight.
yeah,
I did not
I've
use
used it
Ozempic.
before.
I did use a brand called Manjaro.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
used that too
the
at
same.
first.
Yeah.
So this
Different,
girl,
yeah.
she could never lose weight. Ozempic, nothing worked for her. So what she did
Damn.
was she went, and I never heard of this. She went and got a balloon, something called.
Oh
a
no,
balloon.
the
Oh,
balloon,
my
you know,
mom
the balloon,
had
the gastric
that.
sleeve, all that.
But
She
that's
said
not
if she
good,
lost
though.
so much weight, she looked great though.
Yeah, the
Wow.
balloon
She
got
But
was
that's what
big.
people who are bigger though.
She
The
wasn't
balloon
bigger,
got
but
a
she
lot
put a
of
balloon
side
in her.
effects.
Is it a lot of money or no?
No, it's a lot of side effects.
A
with
lot
the
of side
balloon.
same thing for
My
gastric
mom
sleeve.
had that,
Yeah.
and she got so sick she had to go get it taken out.
How's your mom doing?
She's doing good.
good.
She's doing really good. Yeah, yeah, but she had to go get hers taken out. But yeah,
Well, I think you need to take it out in general though. That's like a gastric sleeve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I believe in surgery. I believe in weight loss surgery. I believe in Ozempic. I believe in anything that you want to do to yourself to improve or to make you feel better. Then
Right.
do it. You
That
know what I'm
makes you
saying?
happy.
As long as
Exactly.
it's safe. As long as it's
Exactly.
safe, it is nothing that's gonna kill you or harm you in any type of deadly way. I think you should do it.
I do too.
My thing is people like, being a public figure in like the comment sections, right? It's like, why do y'all even care about what I got done? Mind your business. Like in
Right.
the comments giving, I like look, his nose before. You didn't even know my nose before, bitch. We like let's be clear, you ain't friends with my nose, bitch. Just tell me you like my nose before. Stop playing. Like
Yeah.
it's just so annoying. Like if you want to get something done, get it done, because that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And people can if people could afford it, they would get it done.
Me and Nene said it all
Yeah.
the time.
Say
Yeah,
it
but
all
it's like,
the
but you
time.
can't. So that's whose fault is that?
So I have a girlfriend that recently moved all the way across country to just start a new beginning, and she's very young. Would you guys ever move across country? Would you ever?
I'm very afraid of that because we are
do
so
be a
privileged in
different
America.
person?
No, just moving across country, just
And
to
you could be LA.
start your life over. Just
Oh, okay.
she's 30, and she just felt like Atlanta wasn't giving her what she needed,
Yeah.
and she was attached to the UAE, and so she just thought, I'm gonna move to the UAE,
Yeah.
and I'm moving by myself with no family, no friends. I'm just gonna go over there and try to start a whole new life.
Nothing is wrong with that.
No, it's not anything wrong with it, but could you do
Could
it?
you do it?
I can't because we are very privileged in America. Even though Trump is the president and I hate it, we Americans, we're very, very free. And we can do anything we want to do. And I'm scared to go anywhere else because I got to be an American. I got to be able to eat what I want to eat, drink what I want to eat, talk how I want to talk, like
Right.
a freedom of speech. No. You're not going to lock me away somewhere and say, y'all ain't giving me weight, I'm a tourist.
Well, it depends on where you move. You study the laws prior to moving somewhere you move.
That's why I'm scared. There's a guy. He works for a celebrity, and he was his security. And he gets actually like it was in Dubai. I guess it got real crazy, out of control, and he pushed the guy down to the ground.
Okay.
And what they did was they told him either you're gonna go to jail right now, or you're gonna stay here for a year. So basically, what he had to do was stay in Dubai for a year, like spend money there, can't go home and see his family, can't do anything. He had to stay in Dubai for a whole year.
Why they wanted
or
him
either
to
go
stay there
jail.
for a year?
I guess probably to like
But again, ain't
spend
bad.
money with them or something like that. I never understood that, why they wanted him to stay
So
for a
he
whole
actually
year.
had to stay there, like live there.
He had to live there for a whole
Oh,
year
yeah.
or go to
Not bad.
jail.
So he
And then he stayed, and they still haven't released him yet. They still like pushed that year. It's like probably almost 2 years now. And he going to court. So I was like, I'm very scared of that. And like the girl the basketball player who went over to
Oh,
the country.
boy, that's different, child. Yeah, girl.
And she
'Cause she was trying
they
to be a man
hold her
now.
for so long. No, keep me in America.
I thought
United
she was
States
in a
of
different
America.
place.
She was in Russia.
But it don't matter
Russia,
what.
she
I'm just
was.
saying out of
God.
the country, period. I want to be in
Okay.
America. I want to stay in America.
See, I don't mind. Let's be clear. I'm an Aries. I'm free spirited, giving I'll go wherever.
Right.
Especially if I got a man spending money, baby, baby, where you want to go?
Yeah.
Right.
It's making
Now I'll
sense.
travel there.
Yeah, really,
I'll
really.
visit, but I'm not moving
mind.
there.
What? Well, I don't mind. Whatever. If I feel like, let's be clear. My mom passed last year, so I didn't like move from Georgia because of her. But since she's gone now, it's like I don't mind going.
How have you been
Right.
since your mom passed?
You know, I don't know. I feel like once you lose a parent, right, or a mother who's like my best friend, your tether's gone. So it's I feel like a different person. But because you don't really, like it's something that you can't really. I can't explain it, but it's something that you just learn to deal with.
Yeah.
So it's like now I'll travel, I'll do whatever I'm saying because my mom's gone. And now
Yeah.
like once someone leaves Earth, right, it's like they're in the spiritual realm now. So I feel her, I know she's here, but it's still clearly hard. But just make it make sense.
Grief is really hard.
No, first of all, I think grief
Yeah.
is so ghetto. Like
It's
especially for my
really
parents,
hard.
like or her husband, whatever. It's so ghetto. But no one understands until they go through it.
Until
'Cause
they go through
Yeah, because
it.
people and then in minds, because I'm a strong person. Like you're so strong, it's like I'm definitely very strong. However, I have my
This
days.
shit breaking me
Yeah,
down.
me
Yeah,
too.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I break down like almost every other day because my mom and I are like best friends, but you know.
Yeah.
But now that
Yeah.
she's gone though, I feel like I'll go travel somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like now I'm just on Earth, like just doing shit, just making it make sense.
Was your mom okay with your lifestyle?
That's my mom. So my father, well, he was and wasn't, but my mom, that was my best friend. So we did like my mom. She was giving. If you talk about my son, I'm beating you up. Like that's my girl. So we.
So she knew.
Yeah, no, mom. She told me when I was like 10. She was like, I know you're gay. I love you. She said, look, don't let anybody play with you. I'm saying, I'm gonna try to fight all that. So yeah.
Right.
It was different for me because my mom, she cried when I said I was gay. And my uncle and them used to like try to beat the gay out of me. Like, you ain't gonna be gay, you ain't gonna be no you ain't finna be a cheerleader, try to make me play football, and I'll be over there cheering when they leave.
Right, yeah.
Like, and they really tried to make me not be gay. My mama
For
loved
real?
me, but my uncle and really like fought me. That's why I'm so
See,
tough
my
now, and I
mom-
learned to fight so good because of the tough love they gave me and fought me.
Right.
It's a bittersweet thing because it made
Yeah.
me tough, but they wanted me not to be gay. And I used to pray sometimes not to be gay.
Well,
I think
that's
I really
what
was
people
born
do.
this way.
See, no, let's be clear. I tell people all the time, like, people ask me, I have a coming out story, right? I have 14 siblings, right? And 9 brothers. None of my brothers came to my parents' house and said, I'm straight. So I was like, I didn't come to my parents and said I'm gay, right? Because I was clearly attracted to a certain sex, right?
Right.
Naturally. But if I had a choice, I would choose to be straight, but I don't have a choice, so I'm gay.
Are you the only gay child?
Yeah,
that
the
she-
used to be smart actually. I have 9 brothers. Well,
Yeah, and
only
they're all
openly gay, I should say. They're only
She's
openly
the
gay.
only openly gay woman.
So
I don't know
wait,
about the rest, and then some of them might, huh?
when you say you don't have a choice, like
So as in this, I feel like this, right? As a woman who is attracted to men, right? You didn't say, oh, let me attract to men, right? You were naturally attracted to men, right?
You
so I
think you was
naturally,
born
no, I was
attracted-
naturally attracted. So my mom would tell
Since
the
you were
story,
little.
right? My mom would tell the story how when I was 2, she said we were walking, because I'm from Queens, New York. She said I was raised in Maryland, but she
That's
said
crazy.
I was walking and that I turned around and did like a dance in the middle of the street, like so. But she
like
tell, yeah, like hey, I'm one of the girls, right? So my mom would tell people that story all the time because that's what naturally was me. You know what I'm saying, but if I had a choice, I would choose to be straight based off of what we go through. But I'm a strong gay man, so I can take the heat. But if I had a choice, I don't think no one would choose to be gay because we just deal with so much shit. Yeah.
I hear gay guys
that's
say that
so
all the
deep.
time.
All the
They
time, like, 'cause we
deal
wanna
with
choose
so
to be
much,
gay.
and I almost be like, I mean, I know you deal with a lot, but is it
I
really
really
that
don't go through
bad?
hard times like how people say.
I mean, it's
really don't
not.
go
No,
through
I
all
mean
that.
this as an musician. As gay people, right? We deal with discrimination. You know what I'm saying? Same thing as like being a black person. You know what I'm saying? We deal with discrimination, all that shit. That's because, like I said, I can take the heat. You know what I'm saying? But if there was a choice, when let's be clear, if you had a choice, right, where they say, do you want to be gay or straight, right? And they show you, look, what gay people deal with, like gay bashing. I didn't deal with that, but still,
Right.
there are gays who can't handle that. You know what I'm saying? We had a
Yeah,
choice.
like they commit suicide.
Right, yeah, so
stuff like that.
we had a choice. I wouldn't choose to be gay, but bitch, I'm here, I can handle it, so
Yeah.
it's fine. But I'm saying, but if I had a choice, I wouldn't say, oh, want to
'Cause
be gay? Yeah, so that.
Because I love girls. You
No,
and
I
Sierra,
love
you and Sierra
beauty
bad
of
as,
women,
y'all
yeah.
bad as fuck, but y'all can get butt naked in here and I would not get on hard.
Well, yeah, that's because you're gay. So,
I just don't like
Uh-huh.
girls. I just...
That's
I
just
love
like them.
me.
If they get naked from each other, they won't get horny because they're not gay women.
Yeah.
Right.
They like, but if a man get naked in front of them, they give them, oh, it's intense. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
It's more accepted with women being gay. It's not accepted with men.
tea. Yeah, again, right? If we had a choice,
Yeah.
and you see what we go through, you would say, oh, I would rather be.
I don't like that though.
Would you swim
I
in the
don't
lady
like
pool?
that.
Weird, right?
Because even when I hear
I think
certain
she's swimming
men
now.
talk,
She
Sierra?
dived in there, I think.
Well,
Would you swim in the lady
Oh, you
pond?
dived in
She
the
said,
lady
would you
pond?
swim in the lady pond? I said, I think Sierra have dived in
in
the
the
lady
lady
pond.
pond.
Like, would you...
You know, Sierra kind of slow, you gotta explain my
Would you
mistake.
sleep with a
So,
girl?
would you sleep with a girl?
You said I dived in there.
Sierra, you haven't, Sierra? You haven't, Sierra?
I am straighter than all outdoors, but I'm very
Nene, what about you, girl? That's a question, Sierra.
Exactly.
Oh,
this
Nene's not
bitch
gay
just
at all.
diving.
She give, oh, hell no.
Bitch, no, and it's giving oh hell no for me. Like I'm straight.
No, you know I ain't
really,
do- I'm not
I've
with nobody.
I'm
never.
the same when it comes to women, girl.
I've never
Yeah.
kissed a girl. I've
Me
never
either.
hunched
I'm
a
not
girl.
with you.
I've
Because at
never.
least I think
been
like
intimate.
kissing your homegirls, like, hey sis.
No, but I've just
No.
never. And you know what? I think I'm. Let me tell you, I'm so
thanks.
curious. So I like to hear stories. I'm curious
I'm
about.
nosy, bitch.
I'm nosy about
Yeah.
both sex. I like to
Right.
hear about when I had like my gay homeboys. I like to hear about their sex life,
Okay,
and I like to
cool.
hear about gay girl sex life. I just like because I'm just that type of girl. Like I just or that type of person. I just be like, ooh, so what happened? What happened? But like I just love penis.
Yeah,
like,
but if you were
Me
to
too,
date
bitch,
a girl,
I get it,
Sierra,
child.
would she be like the
Cheers.
butch type, or would she be the pretty girl
I
type?
couldn't even tell you because I can't even let my mind
Sierra,
go that
Sierra,
hard.
let me ask you
I'm
this
saying,
question.
Sierra, you would be into femme girls.
What's a film?
Like,
Yeah.
you know, there are studs, like girls who dress
Yeah.
masculine. I think if you were
She would
into
be
girls,
into a
she'd
femme.
be into girls that look like her.
I'll be into a stud. For sure.
You
would?
would be to a
You
well,
think-
man,
for
yeah.
sure, okay.
For sure,
but-
because I
but-
need them to be almost a man.
Yeah, no, what's the thing? But no, because of the fact that you like men so much, right? You're not
But
gay.
you know, so many people I do interviews and they swear that I'm like I
No, 'cause
I
you
like
just know
girls.
that's why they
They
want
said
to-
they like you give that energy, like you
what
give
you
that
know.
gay energy, like you give that you like girls. And
You
I'm
do,
like,
bitch.
how?
Yeah.
So
I'm
you
like,
want-
how that energy? What is that
Yeah.
energy?
So
You
you
do,
want to
bitch.
bring a girl home with you and your man?
No,
See, let me be clear about
No,
that.
I
I think
wouldn't.
that if you do a threesome, right, I think that it needs to be out the country with somebody you won't ever see again. I think the threesomes in the
I'll let
same
my
state of
man
ghetto as
have
fuck.
sex with
and
somebody out of the
Yeah.
country
It's
and I'll
time.
never see their ass again.
No,
if
yeah.
he just gotta do that.
And threesomes in general, right, needs to be out the state or out the country. Like I feel like someone you won't never see again. When you do it, and when you do it around like the city that you live in, somebody can call the person back. But
Yeah.
but out the state, out the country, girls get won't see them again, bitch. We had sex one night, by a girl, by a guy, we back to
Yeah, I think I'll let if I'm out the country, I'll let my husband have sex with like one of them
least get some
type
head.
women or get some head or whatever, and then that's it. Like
I
you
would
ain't gonna fly
never.
that bitch back over here.
Would you, Nene?
No.
No.
Why not?
I
too
would not be
conservative.
comfortable with that.
No.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
do it.
no. I'll do it. Don't worry about her doing. Let me do it.
Wait, what do you mean? You said you what?
Like I
She'll
have sex
suck
with
the.
you.
She'll do
Oh,
all
right,
that.
you make- right.
I'm not.
yeah.
You can't be all over there doing. No.
I'm jealous out of you. You
Makes
can't do
sense.
that.
I get
Me
it.
too.
Yeah, I don't want it.
I get
Yeah,
it,
I
yeah.
would.
No
No.
doubt.
I'd be
I know,
feeling
but-
some kind of way. What if
Yeah.
he was acting like it felt good? I'd be like, get your ass
What
up.
do you
It's time
feel
to go
good
home.
sex?
Like, no. Like,
But
that's
you
some
know, my
bullshit.
husband say you say that, Sierra, because he's like you love me different. So I don't. He's like you're not gonna let me have sex with a girl and be okay with
Yeah,
it.
you're not. You're not.
He's like you say that until it actually goes
See, I'm
down.
Yeah.
And then he's not the type that's like, oh, I want a three. You know how some men like we need to have threes. I want to have it. He don't be on that type of time. He good. He
No, I
like,
think that's good though.
yeah.
Sarah, what's your sex level like number?
What you mean? How
Like,
many
what number
people I
you think
had
you would
sex?
be?
No, like, as far as freaky wise?
Yeah, like your freak number.
Oh, yeah.
I think it has went up a whole lot.
So
I
what is
think
it?
I'm real freaky now. I mean, not. I just do like little stuff. Like I be having my legs
So from scale 1 to
open.
10.
I be having my hands on my pride. Like
I
just
like
on
straight men, and I think
That's
it's very.
your
You keep
thing.
it very private. I would never expose a boy.
No, see, I agree with that. I think exposing men is like
That's so lame.
it's good for attention.
It is lame.
Because
That's very
because
lame.
I've mess around with like NFL, NBA, all that, right? But I would never be like,
Oh,
yeah, guess what, bro?
shy.
I would never. You know, like I've told like Tammy, my best friend, like shit like
Yeah.
that. But and matter of fact, she's on thin ice too, because that bitch. Because one time somebody was like, "Did you mess with?" I'm like, looking at her like she's talking about. I didn't say that, but anyway. But yeah, but I would. That's not my thing. Like I said, I don't subscribe to that ministry. See, I don't see. I'm a prude in the bedroom. It's like I don't want to be doing too much.
But
like,
naturally, naturally, and believe it or not, this is naturally. I'm naturally a self-toucher. Like I will sit be in the house. You can ask my makeup artist. You can ask anybody who come, hairstylist. I naturally just walk around naked. I'm naturally a naked person, and I naturally just like I'm always this and just like touching myself.
No,
I don't know. I don't know. I just like it.
Do you use
That's
roses?
No, I never used a toy. But I naturally just like I could be watching a movie and I just keep my hands on my like I like touching my and I be movie and I be looking at a movie
Kitty.
and if this is my I just be doing my coochie like this.
Yeah.
Sierra,
now wait a minute.
Yeah, if I'm watching a movie, I just be doing my coochie like this.
On your coochie? What's your hands? What's like your hands?
And then don't let it be grew out a little bit and you see
Oh my!
and you feel them little spikies. If I can feel them little spikies, I be like
Sierra.
So you shave or you do like a mohawk or you shave?
No, I keep it. I do sugaring. So my coochie is always just real soft, real bald. And I like to just touch and even my nipples and stuff. Like I could be watching a movie and I could just be like.
I love the transparency. Like I said, I'm just not that much of a sexual. I think that emotional connection is more important than physical. So I'm more about that. But I love that.
I don't think it got nothing to do with sexual. I just like. I don't know. I just
It
think
is
it's
It's sexual, yeah.
I mean,
okay, maybe it's like a little demon.
Yeah.
But I just like touching.
I like it though.
Yeah, I like touching them.
You masturbate?
I used to, but now with my husband.
You have a husband.
It'd be freak offs. But like I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what that means about me touching myself. And you know what? Sometimes I don't even be want to have sex, and then I just have my legs open and I just be touching my coochie or whatever, and then my husband always they do something. It'd be like, oh my God, he'd be like, fuck it.
And then he just be like, fuck it. Just
so let's just get it.
He'll just go ahead and stick it in, but I be like, damn, I don't want to have sex.
They have sex 35 times a week.
Listen, I think that's very healthy. When I was with my ex-fiance,
That's
I honestly
healthy.
think that he thought that I wasn't into him, but I'm not a sexual person like that. So we didn't have sex as often.
5 times a day.
That's a lot
It
to me.
is
You took
only
what?
5 times a day.
Well, I was with a guy for 5 years and he lived with me. We had sex every day, but not 5
Well,
days.
I think every day is appropriate.
Every day is okay.
Every day
Let's be
is
clear. I'm with
okay.
like 3 times a week.
That's
I'm
not
like
good.
every day is absurd. Like, okay, bitch. Like you,
Well,
especially as a gay man, you know, I have to clean out, bitch, and get bitch. You know
God,
what
not
I would-
clean out.
So
Nene,
let
stop,
me
bitch.
explain
Nene,
that.
Nene, now you acting like I got friends,
Listen,
bitch. Nene,
y'all go through a lot. Y'all go through a lot.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. You think
That's
I'm about
a
to be
lot.
doing all that?
No,
every
but that's just like, oh my
You
God.
have to clean
Nene,
yourself. That's
please.
crazy.
Nene,
Y'all
you
gotta
wanna just-
clean out. That's a lot. I don't blame you. It would be 3 times 2 or 2 times.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot
I wish
to
I was
do.
too much. I got
Well,
time.
you
That's
know
a lot of
what?
cleaning.
It's some months or some weeks where we're not that. We not that
Active.
active. No, I get it. But
Yeah, we're
when
not
you're
that
active, you're active.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, after sex is a major part of a relationship.
It is.
It is.
It is. It's
I
sex,
agree.
your y'all vibe, y'all spirit, y'all energy, how y'all clash with one another. And me and my husband were both very affectionate. Like we both, and he understand being to know me, to be friends with me, to love me is to know that I am I'm a weirdo. Like Shad would say that, Nene, I know that you have grown to know that I'm not your typical girl to be around. So it's just like the things that I do is not typical, but it's fair, and I like.
I don't think you're a weirdo, though.
No, she's not. I think that
I think
people.
you're unapologetic and you don't care.
I think when it comes to people saying weirdos because it's different on people, but you're not weird. You just
No.
do things different on people. Yeah.
So I gotta ask you guys while we're talking this, we'll get off the subject a little bit. So how do you guys feel about reality TV today? And the shows that are on today?
I don't
Do you
think
find them boring?
I think that they're a little boring. When the Housewives came out, it was like the fabulous cars, the girls was looking great, the big houses, living behind a gate, the fashion, they looking good. And like TV now, it's like, who did y'all
What about
pick
Love
now?
and Hip Hop? Because I remember watching Sierra and them when they first came on. I was always in love with Stevie J, what's his best friend on the show was called? The other guy. He used to be on the show with friends.
Benzino.
Benzino.
Yeah,
I love when they would be
Benzino
into
neck
it.
so short.
And then I
Oh,
liked, and I liked Jocelyn,
Yeah.
all of them. Mimi, when all of them were on there, I loved it. And Love and Hip Hop, you and Alvin can speak too. It has changed a lot too, hasn't it?
It's not as real as it used to be to me.
Yeah, it was.
But I will say that Atlanta is the only one that's keeping it going. Atlanta keeping
Yeah.
the Love and Hip Hop brand going.
Yeah.
So,
Because you know my girl Sarah turns up, honey.
well, I love reality TV. I mean, I did season 5 a little bit with Tammy.
Yeah.
And plus, matter of fact, with Sierra, they were searching for people. I gave them Sierra name, like, bitch, pass my girl.
Yeah.
And they loved her, so she's been so good on the show. But I think even in the reality
Oh
TV.
yeah, talk about that shot.
So, well, when I've known Sierra for years, right? However, when I did season 5, well, my best friend Tammy Rivera, when she first did season 3, Tammy and I had clearly been friends way before the show, but
Well, Tammy Roman?
no, Rivera.
Oh, Rivera.
Yeah,
Okay.
fab, very pretty, fabulous girl. I mean, I love Tammy Roman too, but Tammy, my best friend.
Faka.
Yeah, ex-wife, yeah, my best friend, sister, 17 years. However, when they initially had Love Hip Hop, they would call me like, hey, like who should we do? They asked me, they said we need a woman in Atlanta who owns a business. So I said, what about Ming Lee? They said Ming had already. They reached out to her. She said no. So I said, well, what about my homegirl Sierra, right? I called Sierra.
Well, she didn't say no. It was some.
No, well, remember,
Yeah.
they told me that she said that
But
she
you
wouldn't
on
do it.
point though, because it was in
So
it was some in there.
right, so I said, what about Sierra, right? And I called Sierra, and she was like, really?
So she was very pressed to be on TV. She wanted, she wanted to be on TV real bad.
well, they
Who?
said that
Me.
they said that she said no. However, I gave them Sierra's name, and they said, cause they said a woman who owns a business in Atlanta. So I said, what about my homegirl Sierra, right?
You did.
Called Sierra to ask her if she was cool with it. She was like, oh, the first, Sierra's so humble. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, bitch. So they called her, and I remember after her first season, they were like, we love her so much, right? And she's been clearly so successful on the show, right? I think that's dope for her. And not even.
And Shad was the one who put my name out there. They came
Yeah, I gave
looking
my
for
name.
me in my shop, and they kind of snuck up on me and came in the girl that does the casting. She came in my shop. Her name is Amber.
Oh, Amber and Lisa.
Lisa and Amber.
Yeah,
Lisa
yeah.
and Amber. And they came in my shop and they just fell in love with me. And
They fell in
Shad
love.
was the one who told them about me and just dropped my name and beat me up so much. So that's why I'm like, my love that I have.
Well,
for
my
him,
sister, but
respect.
I'm a friend,
Yeah.
so I was giving bitch used to the business owner in Atlanta
Yeah.
who's been successful. I've known Sierra when she had her not the glam shop now, but the other one. It was a smaller business, but I was like, oh, she's a business
had
owner. She's been doing this for
dressers.
years. I was like, so I want you to look at her.
I
and
had
say,
dressers at stations.
Yes, yes.
It was a long
So
time
that's how
coming.
your name got in the mix for Love and Hip Hop.
But either way though, she was. I feel like what's meant to be is gonna be. You know what I'm saying, but still though, but I
But
love.
you gotta get
No,
God,
you give credit.
You was
But
a
you know,
vessel.
I want a bitch
You was the best. Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah,
give
you was
credit,
a
just like
vessel.
when, just like with your situation with Sheree and them, right? And remember Sheree was giving, oh, it's like, girl,
Yeah.
I gave your name, sis. Just give me
Yes.
my credit and stop playing. Girl, you
Yes,
can easily
exactly.
say yes. Now let's be
Exactly.
clear. Your personality did get me here, but I did give your name, girl. Give the
Yes.
credit.
But I'm just
Love
doing
is
it-
here.
Well, how were you? How did you get on Love and Hip Hop?
So basically, I was Trina's best friend. Me and Trina was friends for years.
Oh, okay.
And one day we was outside of a club, and me and her got into it. Well, Bobby was her cousin, but everywhere Bobby would come, we would be like, no Bobby, no Bobby. So I would always confront him, like, you can't come in, like I'm her protector or whatever. So one day we was at a club, and she was dating this guy, and I hated him. And I was like, girl, why you with him? It's like, no, whatever. Me and her started arguing with us out of the club, whatever, like debating with each other. And she swung at me, like, and when she swung at me, like she hit me or whatever. And Bobby swung too, but he never hit me, but the world said he hit me. So in my mind, you hit me, bitch. It's a problem when I see you.
Why though?
So, and then the crazy thing about it is, like, that probably happened on Friday, and on Tuesday, she was having a meeting with Love and Hip Hop. And they said, who was that guy and the person that was outside trying to fight or whatever? And man, I got into it. The whole mind was going against her. They said, don't talk to her no more. She did all this and all that, but I loved her and I still talk to her. You know, was telling my mama, everybody was like,
They're not to
no,
talk to her.
Don't deal with her. Why would she do this to you or whatever? Me and her got on the plane that Tuesday, and we signed our contract. And they was like, we want y'all on the show.
So basically, they just saw you guys arguing and thought, oh, this will be
This
a
would be
good
great for the
person,
team because they was
a
looking
good
for
addition.
talent in Miami. And they
That's how you and
knew
Bobby
each
ended up
other
getting into a fight.
That's how me and Bobby. So that was very real with me.
Oh, you and Bobby friends now?
Yeah, we cool now.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was
good.
very
I
I
love
love
Bobby.
Bobby. I love that's my
love
baby.
him now,
I love
yeah.
Bobby. That's my baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Bobby. Would you ever be a parent?
So, well, you go first.
I want to be a parent, but I would need to be super rich because my baby would need to be spoiled and have everything in the world, nannies and all that. Because I want to travel, want to have fun. So I'm not gonna want to be sitting there with a baby. So I would never bring a baby in this world in this hard life right now unless they can be very spoiled.
Well, spoiled is not good either.
Well, my baby just have to have everything.
Yeah,
Well,
but
everything you
spoiled
want
ain't
to
it.
have.
I'm gonna teach you like the game, but you need to have everything.
Yeah, spoiled is bad. I actually spoiled my kids, so I can
So
tell
you
you
can vouch
that
for it.
it's
I mean,
not a good
I would-
thing.
You still spoil your kids today.
Well, they kind of stuck.
Right, yeah, like, I mean, I would definitely be a parent. So I have a godson that I spoil. Well, I won't say spoil per se, but just whatever he wants, I get him. But yeah, I would definitely be a parent.
Would you have sex with a girl that had a baby?
So okay. So I've had sex with women.
oh, I never did.
Oh, you
Well,
have?
I'm sorry to hear that.
You haven't
Wow.
ever?
And
No.
still great.
It's
However,
good.
yeah. However, this is the thing though. I'm not attracted
a
to
lot
women.
Of gay people,
But I'm not. So I
have.
feel like this though. When it comes to sex, right, it feels good. I'm not attracted to women now, but when I was in high school, when I was in college, yes. However, yeah, I would definitely now I wouldn't say me and a woman need to have sex like let's
just,
lay down. But I would we could figure something out as far as like adoption or me like with sperm and stuff like that, right? Because I'm a handsome man, so it makes sense, right? However, though,
I won't have a baby.
However, though, I wouldn't necessarily label a woman now, but I've had sex with a woman before. And I tell people all the time, there's a feel good yes, but I'm not attracted to women now, so it's like it doesn't
You
really
had on
matter.
a condom or you did it wrong?
I was in college. I was in high school and college. I had a condom on. I didn't want to.
I just feel like,
Well, no,
have
the thing
you
though,
ever
but let's pick it up.
enjoyed
I'm still very much attracted to women now, but I'm attracted to women as far as like, the way they look and the way that they are around me. Now, now I'm not sexually attracted to women, but I'm attracted to women just in general, like their beauty and who they are. Like,
so would you ever go back straight completely?
well, I was never straight.
Would you
but,
go be with a woman?
No, but I love women though. I like, let's be clear. My mom is a woman, so I love women.
Yeah, I love women like that.
And I have 7 sisters. I love women. I'm saying I'm nieces, but I'm not sexually attracted to women. But I'm attracted to women as far as like who they are, what they do, and how they look.
Me too. I love fashion. I love your
Well,
hair.
can I ask you a
makeup.
question? What do you guys think about Trump, right, and his decision on the LGBTQ community and how it affected the community?
I feel like it's very horrible. You cannot choose for someone. You cannot tell someone they can't be a transsexual or like you can't tell somebody how to live their life. I think that's really, really, really crazy.
I agree.
He also took away, I think, the right for the LGBTQ community to get married.
Yeah, you did, right?
And it says
he
only
says-
like 2 sex, man and woman. I think that's
did?
crazy.
Yes, he says only male and female.
Yeah.
can
Well, it's crazy what they say he's doing to Dr. Martin Luther King. I heard that he's trying to do something to him too, where he's trying to make like basically come out and say that Martin Luther King was having sex with all these women and like basically he was. Well, I
Yes,
didn't know
the
that.
word.
And he's trying to take all the Martin Luther King signs down. Like you know how we go.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly that's what they're saying. Like all the Martin Luther King signs. You know, everywhere we go in the world, you see
he
that
just
sign.
sent an email out to the IRS for the federal
Yes,
workers. They cannot promote Black history.
What's the thing
They
though?
had to take down anything Black history.
All the
They
Black
had to
people that
take it
voted.
down. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, people
Shame
are
on him.
really sad about him telling them they can't like you can't get married as a gay man or like why are you choosing for me?
I definitely agree with you, but I do feel like this, right? Like I remember my best friend Tammy and I had the biggest argument when we first met 17 years ago. She said, "I don't believe in gay marriage," and I was like, "Girl, I wish she was here because we got into the biggest argument about it." I was like, "Why are you worried about what I'm doing?" But I was telling her, imagine this, right? If I really love someone, right, and this is someone I care about, I love them, and I want to spend the rest of my life with them, right? But she'll tell you today that she, after I explained to her how I felt, she was like, you know what, that makes sense. Like who am I to tell you I don't believe in something based off of who you love, right? Now I will say this, but me with the man, right, that I love, marriage or not, if we're gonna be together, we're gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? Definitely feel like okay, it's fucked up that he's saying, "Oh, you can't get married." But it's like, listen, if you and I are gonna be together, we're gonna be together. Let's be clear. We can do our own union together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be together forever. We'll be together forever. It doesn't. Marriage to me is just a business and a piece of paper. So look, if we're gonna get married, if we're gonna be together, we're gonna be together regardless. So
Right.
It is what it is. Yeah.
But if he's saying you can't get titties no more, you can't get your thing cut
Well,
off, have a
let's be clear.
vagina.
You can do that. Can't stop you from getting titties or
Another
take
country.
hormones. Yeah, it's like, do what you want to do. Like, and you know, I love my trans girls. If you want to do it, do it, girl. Trump can't tell you, oh, you can't get titties and you can't take hormones. You can do what you want to do regardless.
But them trans are very hurt about that.
Yeah,
like,
no,
they
but
very
yeah.
sad. Them people been crying at
But
home,
okay,
like
but
sad
the
about
trans
it.
needs
Like,
to realize that, listen, you're going to do what you want to do regardless, right? People been doing what they want to do for decades. Like, you're going to do what you want to do regardless. Trump saying that you can't take hormones, you really think that that's going to stop people from taking hormones. You can do what you want to do regardless.
Right.
Yeah, whatever. All right, hi. So let's play a little game, okay? Hi, let's play a little game, okay? Y'all might ask a few questions, okay? Look, old school, new school, okay?
Okay.
Let's make it make sense, okay? He gonna ask something, I'm gonna ask something. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, let me get my cards. We got some cards.
so you wanna
Period.
start
Yes,
first?
I'll start. You wanna start first?
I can.
Oh, you start.
So who's most likely to hook up in a public place?
This is old school or new school? Like, what do you think? Like, what makes the
Took
most
up in a
sense?
public place. I don't know. I think both.
You think so? So you think that people old school?
You think it's old school?
Yeah.
You think both? Okay.
Okay,
Then you extra one.
Okay, so who's most likely to fall for a scammer? Now y'all know that, right? Nene, old school. You know what, scammers were out for a long time, so maybe that's true.
I
Yeah,
do.
scammers was out
But-
for a long time.
No, but people didn't know.
No,
But I
new
think that
school
now
for
though
sure.
you, yeah,
Will fall for a
maybe.
scammer?
Yeah, scammer. You know, because scammers
Old
are
Maybe
school,
both of them
old
will.
schools be up on they shit. Like, bitch, I don't see you
I
doing
feel
that.
like old school.
No, I
can
feel like
get-
old
get-
school be
get-
falling for the
Yeah, they
scammers.
do.
You think so?
I
But
do.
what you mean like back in the day though, they were falling for scammers?
No.
Now.
I just feel like, because scamming is so popular now, back
It
then it
really
wasn't that
is.
popular, so people ain't really
Right.
know you was being scammed.
Okay,
You
so
right.
They,
So
okay.
you said
Okay.
It's so much popular now.
I can agree. New school. I can agree.
New school.
No,
Yeah.
I think
No,
old school.
'cause
I
Listen,
can think old school too.
look what
I
I'm
ain't gonna
telling
lie.
you
I'll
guys.
hold you.
Old school, like my mama them, they catch
Oh,
that
they
shit
can be
quick.
fooled. Oh,
Well,
no.
I feel like your mama and them was tricked, bitch. They ain't know.
I believe they
Exactly.
can get. I believe that the old school can get
So,
scammed.
no.
My aunt was in her 80s, and this is a different type of scam. So y'all talking relationship scamming?
No,
or
scam
money-
as far as whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
my
Whatever.
aunt was in her 80s, and she really just didn't know. And someone called her phone, and they told they were going to be mailing her a check. And once she got the check, they told her to deposit it into her account.
Makes sense, yeah.
And then
Old
once
school.
the account, once the check clear, to send X amount of dollars back to this address. She literally thought
she
she had
sent it.
won some money. Yes, and she did
Oh.
exactly
I'm
what
sorry,
they
my
told her
husband.
to do. And the bank closed her whole account down. And she was living on a fixed income. And they took
Right.
all of her money to repay that check because it was a fraudulent
Fraudulent
check.
check.
Yeah.
So I think old
And-
school did maybe. I think maybe.
It may be old school. Because I think you don't know you being scammed. You old school.
Right.
Scamming
These
so,
people are
now.
tricky.
scamming so popular now to everybody just thinking you being scammed. This is scam. This is scam.
I just recently saw on social media and she definitely was a younger woman, and somebody called her and started telling her her date of birth and asking her all these things, and she got scared and answered a couple of the questions, and they took all of her money out of her account. So I don't know. I feel like both. It's a lot of scamming going on.
I
Okay,
agree.
so then my next question is, who's most likely to be a
Damn.
side piece and be okay with it?
Old school.
New school. That is definitely a new school thing
You
to me.
right.
I feel like anybody in the old school or in relationships, they're not, side piece just became some like new thing.
No,
Like
but
women
side
are
piece was
being,
back in the day.
really? I feel like people
Yes,
are just okay
Nene,
with
Barbara
being on the
versus
side.
Bob.
You
Hello,
know
Barbara, this is
that's
Shirley.
when it started,
Who?
back in the day.
Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Remember that song?
Bitch, better say it.
But
That was back in the day.
Me personally, I think it's new school.
Okay.
I just think new school doing a
Because
lot
these
of
new
stuff.
school girls, we want to do anything.
These girls are okay, Sierra, with being a side piece.
These
They
girls
okay
are
with
loud
knowing.
and ratchet, and bitch, I'm gonna call her.
That's
right.
true.
I'm gonna call her ass right now.
And
Them
do
old
what?
school women, and let the other women know. Them old school
I don't
women,
see that.
they're much settled. They like let baby. As long as
Really?
you taking care of home and keeping this cat satisfied.
That's true, sis.
I ain't worried about
I
what
think
you doing
that's
over
a
there.
new
You know
school
your
thing.
aunts
That's
and your,
new, yeah.
you know your
My
aunts and
aunt
your
was
grandma
married,
sit
so
you
was my
down
mom.
and tell you like, baby, don't you ever be worried about the other woman. As long as he taking care of home and doing what he need to do.
don't
Well, I
think
think the
ever
new
heard that.
school may expose more, but I think side pieces is definitely new school.
It's too many side pieces.
Well, no,
I
but
feel like
living
everybody
side
want a
piece is wrong.
Birkin, everybody want a Chanel, so you
Of
want to be a
course.
side
Who
piece,
don't
you
want a
want to be the
Birkin?
And
African,
everybody
you
want to
do
walk
this.
in your shoes.
Yeah.
This
who
is
don't
the
want a
time
Birkin,
that we
child?
ask our homies, our audience, and y'all let us know so that we can address this on our next episode.
Yes. It's
So
a side
is
piece.
is the side piece old school or new school?
Yeah. Let us know.
Let
I
us know.
can't wait to hear.
Can't wait to hear the stories.
New school.
Okay, so our last question, okay?
Okay.
Who's most likely to judge someone for moving in before marriage?
Ooh,
Old
old
school.
school.
Yeah.
You know what? Old school, yeah.
Definitely old school,
Because old
for
school is
sure.
more traditional.
Yes, and I've
Like,
never,
girl, hang it up.
honestly, just me, I've never shacked with anyone.
As you should not.
Never.
Yeah.
The only man I
You and that
lived with,
girl
he
for
was
a
my
while.
husband. So I've never shacked,
Nice,
ever.
yes.
I don't think I ever shat either. Everybody I lived with was my husband.
Yeah, my husband.
How classy of y'all.
That was fun.
Yeah,
That
so
was
much fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, honestly.
I love
No,
that.
y'all were great homies.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
Thank
Shy,
you
gotta-
guys.
Y'all both gotta come more.
You know you my bitch, so yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
Both of y'all,
please
so yeah.
do.
most definitely.
Thank you.
Yes.
I loved it.
I want to say this. I'm super proud of y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Y'all mean the world to me.
Oh,
Nene, you have changed my life, and you don't know in so many ways that you'll never know. You have always been by my side. Every time I tell you that I need something, you be there for me. And I love you to death, and I will always choose you.
Oh, sweet.
Love you.
Well, I love y'all bitches too. I ain't about to do all this, okay?
All right, so what you gotta
Don't-
say,
don't-
Shy? Come on, give
yeah,
us your
don't-
speech.
No, you know.
No, I'm just talking shit.
No, you know
I'm
you my
just
sister.
talking
You know
shit.
I've known you for fucking,
Yeah.
what, over a decade.
Yes,
Listen,
yes.
love you, Nene. Listen,
you too.
Tammy always tells me that you are
Thank
such
you.
a, that she, you know,
Yes.
that you are one of her
Yes.
girls. You
Yes.
know, that's my sister, so I love you.
Thank
You
you.
my girls. You know
Thank
what?
you too.
Look, me and my homegirl.
Me and my homegirl and my homie.
Period.
And Sierra, you have starting to get to know each other, but you showed me loyalty like right away. And it mean the world to me when you put me on the phone with your pastor, let your pastor pray for me.
Oh, no, she'll do that, yeah.
That meant the world to me.
She
you
will
know?
put somebody on
Oh,
the
no,
line
no,
and
she'll
get
do
you
that,
reading
no.
and
That
everything,
really touched
baby.
me, Sierra, and you a real loyal girl, and I want your Nene to continue this and go to the top.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
No,
I
one
love
thing
my
about Sierra as a
homegirl.
friend, Sierra will put you on the phone with her
Oh,
pastor.
honey,
okay?
you gonna get a spiritual
Oh,
reading.
baby, no. Or guess what? No, also invite you to church, baby, and look, and have the pastor read you. She'll do that, yeah.
Baby,
no problem.
you gonna get that spiritual reading, honey.
And that's good, though. I love you,
that
sis.
prayer.
You know what?
Yeah.
So, Sarah, this was really interesting.
It was
It's really
good.
fun. We learned a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we did.
And I didn't know that you guys had been friends for so long.
A long
And I
time.
didn't know that he was the vessel to you being on Love and Hip Hop.
He was. Shout out to
Wow,
Sean.
that's amazing.
No, he was.
How long have you been on Love and Hip Hop, by the way? How many seasons?
I got on 2018, so that's 7 years.
It's been a while. It seems like you've been on there way longer than that.
Yep, since 2018.
Wow. See, but okay.
Yep.
Good.
20
And you still hanging in there.
I am. And usually they say when you don't come on buddy friends with like the other head people, then you'll get kicked off. I've seen so many people go and come, and I just been here.
You've been
Just still
hanging in
here.
there.
And I became a cast member instantly. Like a lot of people was like, how'd she get the turn? She came on and got the turn. Yes, I did.
You did.
But that God's favor. That's favor.
That's favor.
That's favor.
It really is. That was fun.
No, that was good.
Right. I love this old school, new school.
Yeah. We should do this more.
We
Like old school,
should.
new school. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in to me and my homegirls every week. Y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Yes.
And we cannot wait to hear from our homies, some of our supporters,
Yes.
our fans, to hear some of y'all feedback on what y'all think old school, new school, and so much more that we have. So see you guys.
See you.
Now we finna shake. Yeah, shake some. Last nigga that left his with me, I had to break some. It's too much money to be on hating, bitch gon' make some.